What's up, guys? Welcome to another M-rated episode here with Mark and Manny. Damn, it's the Super Bowl.
Woo!
It is Super Bowl weekend. People are going out like if it's a holiday.
Why
is it not a holiday yet?
Yeah, it should be, dog. It
be a
should be.
holiday, dude. Everybody
really
is
should.
being oh, who's that out there? And
Hi, for those of you who don't know me.
Special guest for you guys tonight. We got our homie, our fucking brother,
longtime friend,
Nicolas Moran.
Thank you,
This
thank you.
fool, we grew up with dude. He's always been there with us through thick and thin. So we wanted to fucking include you this time.
Thank
dog.
you. I appreciate you
to have
guys,
you here,
and
dog.
I love being here. Like, I love you guys. You know, you guys are my best friends. What the hell?
Yeah,
Why
and-
wouldn't I be here? Huh?
and I'm sure you have a lot of Super Bowl memories, like a lot of us.
Ah, yeah. I have a
Yeah.
couple with you, I believe.
Yeah, we did watch a lot of Super
Yeah.
Bowl.
So we'll jump to it with our predictions because it's already tomorrow. We're recording this one late, so within a couple hours from us, who you got?
I got Tom Brady all the way, baby.
Tom Brady.
All the way.
Has to be him, though. You know,
Nick, you got Tom
I'm a
Brady?
little bothered with it though because it's fucking Tom Brady again. But I mean, if he got there, he got there.
I feel like because I'm a Falcons guy, I'm a Falcons fan.
I'm a Seattle
right?
Seahawks fan.
You know?
What they did to them, right?
That's what I'm saying. I think because of the animosity I have towards Tom Brady, I really, really hope this motherfucker loses. and I would love that it's the baby goat against the old goat. Because they're both like it's a generational gap between these motherfuckers. You got the old motherfucker that's on his way out. He's on a new team. Tampa Bay hasn't been to the playoffs or the Super Bowl since when?
2000 was the last appearance in the Super Bowl versus
Who did they play?
Oakland Raiders.
Against the Raiders, son.
Rich Gannon at quarterback.
Warren Sapp.
So like
It's the end.
it's been a long time since Tampa Bay was at the Super Bowl.
It's been over 20 years, dude.
I like to call it the LeBron effect.
LeBron effect.
Because LeBron goes to a new team and dude is taking them to the finals. You know, he was at Cleveland. He took him to the finals. He went to Miami. He took him to the finals. He went back to Cleveland. He took him to the finals. And now he's at the Lakers. And he took him to the finals. So Tom Brady, he went ahead and he was like, yo, I could do that too. Anything you could do, I could do better.
I think it's been Tom Brady effect. Because
But-
even though Tom Brady's been in the Patriots, he's always had a new group, like a wide receiver corps. He's always had like new coaches other than Bill Belichick. He's always had different players, and every time this new set of players come in, they're all stars.
Yeah, but so here's the key difference because that is true. He was with the Patriots for the longest time, and he was surrounded by a staffing crew. He was surrounded by players. So there was always the argument of like, is it Tom Brady? Is it Bill Belichick? Or is it the organization? Or is it just
All three combined. Right?
like the rest of the teams are just weak?
I believe it has to be a combination of all three, though. You
So
know?
that's what most people thought. Like most people thought it was Bill Belichick and Tom Brady, and it was like they go hand in hand.
Correct.
But this season, it was like the real test. Tom Brady went to another team, a completely different coaching staff, and the Patriots with Bill Belichick, they got a whole other quarterback, a decent quarterback.
For God's sakes, he landed in the Buccaneers, dude. Like, what the fuck out of you? Get me? Like, I that shit completely blindsided me. Like,
I
fucking.
wish because like when like athletes they retire and they go into the Hall of Fame, there's usually like a documentary that comes out like this guy's life, that guy's life, how did they get from like being here to there. I wish they make a Tom Brady one because I want to know what that conversation was like.
Yeah.
What made Tom Brady go to the Bucks out of like 31
Different
other teams? What made Tom Brady be like, yo, you guys want to go to the Super Bowl? You guys? Yo, let's go. Hop on.
You want to know what I think it is? Just the fact that it's gonna be like such a great underdog story. Like, you
For
get
who?
me?
For who?
But for the Bucks, you get me? Like,
Okay.
But here goes the thing. Like, a lot of people are gonna base this just on the fact that it was because you had Tom Brady. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be a lot of credit that's gonna be missing to other players of the organization.
Okay.
You get me? So that's my concern, and that's why I have a little problem with Tom Brady once again.
I mean, yeah, looking at it that way, you are kind of right because, before Tom Brady came along, it was Jameis Winston. That was Jameis Winston's team, and they gave him a solid 3 or 4 years, and he would definitely have those games of like 6 touchdowns, rushing yards, and he just carried the team. But then he would come back around and like level out the playing field with throwing 6 interceptions and no like touchdowns. So the Bucks always, now looking at it, they're at the Super Bowl, they always had that aspect of like having all-star players, of having a really good defense, and it was just Tom Brady came in and filled up all those gaps.
Yeah, I think Tom Brady coming into the Buccaneers kind of established the meaning of what football is to that organization. They had I think the Buccaneers have always had a spirit. They've always had good players, like you said. They've always had a good draft class. They've always had a good coaching staff, but they were never being able to put things together. Now that they have Tom Brady, a true leader, probably the best leader in NFL history, coming into this team, putting things
in sports history, I would say maybe.
Pretty much, putting everything on his back, building a team, an actual team with communication, with
leadership.
Literally everything that you want from an athlete.
Yeah,
you know, and we're seeing that effect come to life, and you know, seeing the Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. Can we say Tom Brady in the Super Bowl instead of the Buccaneers?
Yeah.
The Tom Brady's?
I think it's the Brady's.
The Brady's?
The Tampa Bay Brady's?
But I mean, apart from all that, there's also the huge factor of Tampa Bay is playing at home for the Super Bowl.
They're in Florida, correct?
No, they're in Tampa.
Oh, they're in Tampa.
They're in Tampa. Like, this is the first time in NFL history that the stadium where the Super Bowl is being played is also the home stadium.
Doesn't that seem a little like coincidental? Like too like.
Well, that's easy to say. It's really easy to just say. It's almost like an scapegoat that you could just say, yeah, we'll set up.
Something's up to me, but I mean, it's just my opinion. But it seems
there's always an excuse. There's always contradiction when it comes down to a Tom Brady conversation. There's always that negativity to Tom Brady. People want to see him fail.
I really want to see him fail.
And people want to see him fail,
really
and it's just like, maybe you should take a chance, cherish this historic presentation that the NFL has given us for so many years.
Okay.
You know, cherish it, appreciate it, watch something great. You know.
And we got the weekend at halftime. What the fuck?
And talking about like the LeBron effect, it's almost like the Mayweather effect, because a lot of us watch Mayweather fight because we're like, this is the fight where he gets knocked out.
I want to see him get fucked up.
This fool has what it takes to fuck Mayweather up. So, like, the LeBron effect is LeBron goes to any team and he takes them to the Super Bowl. Brady did that. But now we're all glued, and, like, this Super Bowl might break records for viewership, because aparte that people don't have shit to do. Like, we're still under, a lot of the U.S. is still under COVID lockdown and still under COVID restrictions, so we don't have that much to do other than fucking turn on the TV
and watch Tom.
But at the same time, a lot of us was just like, oh, Tom Brady, like, I hope we fucking lose, dog.
I hope fucking Tom Brady breaks his spine in this game.
Like, sack this fool and put Jameis Winston. But I think, honestly, a lot of us are watching for that reason.
Yeah, I think a lot of
this would be Brady's how many rings? His 6th ring? 7?
If he wins, I think it would be his 7th.
7?
Yeah,
Wow.
ring.
So he has. Well, I think he's planning to fill his whole. Besides the
His
thumbs, but he might get to wait just to fill up.
Yeah,
his
I
whole
mean,
hand.
but other than if you're like a Patriots fan or like an actual Buccaneers fan or like myself, I'm a LeBron fan, so wherever LeBron goes, I'm a fan. Maybe there is that equivalent for Tom Brady. Maybe wherever Tom Brady goes, I'm a Tom Brady fan.
Definitely.
So other than
Bandwagoning.
those 3 factors right there, I think a lot of people really want to watch dude lose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they want to see a new star. They don't want that same story. Tom Brady winning Super Bowl.
But would that be so if we see Patrick Mahomes win it again? It
But
wouldn't be so.
No,
He's the
but
upcoming star.
but it's a whole different feeling because all right, last year Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs won it. So Patrick Mahomes was the youngest quarterback to win a Super Bowl. He was the youngest.
It was refreshing.
He was the youngest quarterback to win an MVP at the Super Bowl.
He's amazing.
So it's definitely like a change of the guard. Like this is legit set up. The old GOAT versus the new GOAT.
We might see the passing of the torch here.
The passing of the torch.
The passing of the torch. Like you're gonna be the new.
So that's why it's so easy. The human brain is wired to look for patterns and look for conspiracies and look for like, oh, this happened because of this. So it's so easy to like label Tom Brady, they cheated, or he came to the Bucs because of this. They're only in the Super Bowl because of that. It's really, really easy. The hard part is acknowledging that Tom Brady is a generational talent. Generational. That shit does not come that often.
He's a freaking matriarch, a messiah of American football. Fucking.
Yeah, it's his whole story coming in as a backup.
Coming in as a backup for Drew Bledsoe, do I believe? Fucking for freaking Drew Bledsoe.
His story is just as amazing as any superstar, but he just stood out.
Yeah.
Every year he kept improving. He shut out all his doubters. He had a few bad years, but he came back even stronger and kept winning. And damn, man, we are in COVID season. We are in a new year, and damn, you're gonna see Tom Brady again in the Super Bowl.
Tom Brady's in the Super Bowl again. There's no way. It's different team, different staff, and he's still there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna confess something. I wasn't as mad as I thought I would be with Tom Brady for winning that Super Bowl against the Hawks as I was with. I understand why Pete Carroll made the call. Like reverse psychology or whatnot.
But
like
when they didn't hand it to Marshawn Lynch, but Russell Wilson decided to throw at the 1 yard line.
Pete Carroll decided.
Pete Carroll decided to throw at the 1 yard line, and then they got intercepted.
Yeah.
By Bullet. Damn. Yeah.
But
that's how deep the memory and the idea of Brady is embraced by all of us, that there's very few Super Bowls, at least that our generation has gone through, where Brady's not involved.
Yeah.
Where Brady's not involved. Well, he's always been there.
We started watching football when, like, fucking as soon as I can remember. Like, I think we liked it since all of us, all three of us. I mean, we went to pre-kinder real.
I remember watching my first Super Bowl was the Patriots against the Rams. That was my first Super Bowl I ever watched.
The Patriots against the Rams.
Marshall Faulk Rams?
How long? When was that?
Kurt Warner.
Yeah. Okay.
Early 2000. I think it was in the year 2000.
Okay. I think that might have been my first one. The most memorable one for sure was the Raiders and the Bucks for some reason. I remember that one because I was a Raiders fan at the moment.
That was 2000.
I really like Rich Gannon and Garner.
I can't remember right now.
And you could tell just how many people are looking for like some type of distraction, because the odds and the bets and everything are just ridiculous. Something as simple as who's gonna win the coin toss, who's gonna catch the first catch,
how many yards,
how many points, how many touchdowns, all the betting lines, everything is like
so stacked up.
It's soaring. It's like historical.
It's
like people were And I mean, I get it. People were looking for a distraction. They were waiting for that distraction of just forgetting what's going on out there with COVID, forgetting what's going on with their job or like whatever else might be going on in their life. Uh, the Super Bowl. I mean, it's the same time every year, but it came just in time.
I think sports, out of this whole situation that we're living in, I think sports really did a fine job in keeping us if you will sane and together still. I'm so happy that sports didn't give up. Like sports said, like, we'll find a way around this, but there's no way that we're gonna stop playing sports. There's too many people invested in this. Like, people enjoy this. It would probably make a lot of people really sad not to have sports even for 1 year.
How did you feel in the beginning where like almost all sports were canceled? Like because NBA was the first one to go, and then it was like NFL, and then it was everything. So it was like it was an avalanche of like it started and then it got worse and worse. How did you feel when like almost all sports were gone?
I thought COVID season was gonna shut out every sports event. Period. I thought NBA players were gonna lose their job. You started seeing everybody lose their jobs. So I started really thinking like, God damn it, NFL, wrestling, hockey, all these sports events were gonna go down the hill because of the restrictions. That's how they make their money a lot, based on people purchasing tickets and merch and
the viewership and everything, the ads.
But they seem to hold it together, and everybody's watching. Everybody's still buying merch. People are still even being ticket holders for the next upcoming years. There's still a line for you to become a longtime member for your favorite team. It's still holding up. And I mean, everybody's going to be watching Tom Brady, so the views are going to be so ridiculous. People are betting. You got so many betting applications now where you're able to just go right ahead and put some money, bet on somebody.
You can download DraftKings right now and bet something.
Yeah, and literally just, have fun watching the game. And you're winning or losing money either way. Gambling, but I think gambling has always been part of sports events as well.
So we got fantasy football here, so there's a lot of money going.
Fantasy football, and people. I hope people are very safe when it comes on to the Super Bowl.
That's another thing, because I think they put out a public notice of Super Bowl parties, because the Super Bowl
they did put out a public notice because
it's common for like people to watch the Super Bowl and a big party, like invite everybody over, let's fucking have a party, or let's go somewhere.
It might turn into an epicenter for more of a culmination for
it could. It has that potential if people aren't being safe out there. Not to turn this into a COVID episode, but I know that recently, at least where we're at in Los Angeles, the cases had dropped a lot. We opened outdoor dining now, so we could now go to restaurants. We could go have a nice dinner at night. That's amazing. It's been a long time since we've been able to just go out and just have dinner or something, like a beer or something.
It does feel good now that you see people dining outdoors or whatnot. Like,
and it was a night to day difference from Thursday, where it was still not allowed, till Friday when it was allowed. It was almost immediate. You saw the restaurants doing as much as they can to accommodate for outdoor dining. So I would imagine tomorrow, Sunday, the Super Bowl, a lot of these restaurants are gonna have TVs outside. They're gonna have accommodations for people that want to watch the Super Bowl in a public setting.
Let me cut you off real quick, because there was another notice also that they I think they were banning TVs at like bars or whatnot for that specific reason or whatnot, that because they knew that people would gather there or whatnot, so they were talking to, I think I heard something along those lines that they were
makes
trying
sense,
to
because
ban the TVs at establishments or something like that.
There's a big worry about that, that people are going to go to public places to watch the Super Bowl in big groups. So we just hope you guys are out there staying safe.
Stay safe,
wear
guys,
a mask, take that hand sanitizer. I don't know, wherever you guys might be watching, whatever your restrictions are, whatever your guidelines are, follow the CDC's guideline. They're just trying to keep us safe out here, and so far, I mean, it's been working. We saw the cases drop by a lot. And now, at least here in Los Angeles, we're able to have outdoor dining. And I took fucking full advantage of that last night. I went to go get some Korean barbecue last night. Son, as soon as they opened. So I was out there. So I was out there getting Korean barbecue. But just because of the Super Bowl, we don't want things to revert back to how they were before.
I know. I mean, this event might change a lot of things. You know, if people get out of hand, we might see another lockdown.
And
cases starts to spike up. People don't listen. But I guess throughout the week, ever since they lifted those restrictions, I think it's been very mellow, very. You see people out in dining out, but you don't see an excessive amount of people at a location.
That's true.
It's kind of like spread out. There's people dining at a Thai food, at a burger spot, a taco, whatever. But yeah, I mean, just don't take full advantage and don't go out without wearing a mask. For sure.
And don't forget, we're still at the epicenter. Be that as it may, I believe that we're still the epicenter of COVID here. So
I'm hoping that at least sometime soon I could go to the gym.
Yeah.
I don't know when's the last time
Me
I was
too.
able to go to the gym.
Me too.
Like it's been like 4 or 5 months already, and we're in Los Angeles. It's probably like the worst place right now with the COVID, everything ongoing and everything. But I mean, I don't want to bring it down because of that. Because right now the main point is Super Bowl weekend.
Hell yeah, buddies!
And that's what we gotta focus on.
A good distraction from
some chips and dips tomorrow. A little, whatever. Some guac and
get a bunch of food, drinks. Do it safely, of course.
Do it safely, yeah.
Drinking and
but
driving.
do keep that sanitizer on deck and do keep your masks on.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
It's an event that I think a lot of people should just be stress relieved.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the game.
Enjoy the
wins,
game, man.
Whoever wins, whoever loses,
it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I think it might be for some people the first time in a long time that they're thinking about gathering together again.
Probably since like Christmas time and stuff.
Like
Maybe Thanksgiving, Christmas was the last one.
That's true.
Coming back to the facts that Super Bowl should be a holiday. The Super Bowl should be a holiday, dude.
Especially the Monday after the Super Bowl. Like, I get it. Super Bowl's on a Sunday, so okay, most of us don't work. But the Monday after, son, like, I gotta go.
Think about how much money is spent and earned on the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Just think about how many fucking Dorito bags were sold that day. Fucking.
I don't know for sure, but are there gonna be like fans at the Super Bowl? It's in Florida.
I think it's a limit. It's
I think you're right. I think they limited it to
20%.
something like
flights,
that.
They were limited to fly out to Tampa.
Damn.
So I mean,
there were restrictions or whatnot.
Yeah. They kind of they went hard, and I'm glad they did because
me too.
Even though you're not a fan of the Buccaneers or the Chiefs,
safety first.
A lot of people just go to the Super Bowl just to be part of the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Because you buy the Super Bowl tickets way before.
Yeah.
You don't even know who's in or who might even have a chance to go to Super Bowl.
There's Super Bowl ticket holders that had their tickets fucking 2 years prior to that one. Fucking.
That's true.
The restrictions are good to visiting the Super Bowl event and all that. People are not gonna get as crazy as how they would in a regular Super Bowl.
That's true.
It'll be limited.
Yeah.
But just celebrate at home. Fuck it, get fucked up at home.
If you don't work on Monday.
If you don't work, that's the. We just
Fuck.
go back to that.
I know.
The Monday after Super Bowl was off. That would be so amazing. That would be so amazing.
How many call-outs are there gonna be Monday?
Especially if you're a Tampa Bay fan or a Chiefs fan.
Or even a Tom Brady fan, period.
Or a fan of football,
if
like
you're
us.
Just taking the advantage just to get fucked up on Super Bowl Sunday. Which a lot of us use that excuse.
And recover on a Monday and shit.
But isn't it always that way?
So if any of you guys watching this are out there in Tampa Bay or going out there or going to be involved in any of this type of celebrations, watching the game alone or with your family or with friends or whatever, just be safe out there. We're making our way back. we're feeling some type of normality out here. So just be safe out there. Wear your mask. Stay, the social distance. Just be safe out there.
Yeah, please. Sure. Not just for your well-being, but for those around you too.
For you those get around me? You too. Yeah.
Don't be a freaking dick. Care about the people around you.
Yeah, I think we made our predictions. You went with.
I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs. Honestly,
Chiefs?
Yeah.
I'm getting Casey.
Chiefs, and I guess I'm the only Buccaneer. I mean, Tom Brady, I would say.
Hey, you guys, let us know in the comments. Hit us up. What you guys think about like everything that has to do with this, because there's so many factors that go into it. Tom Brady, the coaching staff in Tampa Bay, the wide receiver crew, the running back, the defense.
The fact that Tampa Bay is playing at Tampa Bay.
The fact that Tampa Bay is playing at Tampa Bay. I know tonight was the awards, right?
They named the MVP. They named the offensive player of the year.
Really?
So at this moment, we don't know who won those, but we know at the time of recording this that Derrick Henry won the offensive player of the year.
The running back?
Yeah, the running back. He won the offensive player of the year.
Aaron Donald got the defensive player of the year.
Well earned.
Defensive player of the year. Well deserved.
Well earned.
Well deserved. Alex Smith got the comeback player of the year.
Hell yeah. Amen to that one, homie. Amen to that. That guy fucking came back.
The coach from the Browns got the coach.
Oh yeah, he's the first one to go 11.
And
that's 11 and
really,
the Browns.
That is probably most deserved than everything else.
Yeah,
because
that
when I saw the Browns in the playoffs, I was like, "Yo, are you sure?"
Yeah. What the fuck?
I was like, "You sure? Like the Browns?"
The Browns?
So that's well deserved. We're still to find out the MVP, and that's pretty much it.
Cleveland,
right? Pretty much
we see you, bro. Cleveland, you're scaring us.
All right. So let's make predictions. Who do you think was the MVP of the season?
I think they gave it to probably Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. Who do you think was the MVP?
Tom Brady again.
Well, he is in the Super Bowl. He is in the Super Bowl. I would have to. Yeah, I would go with. If I were to bet, I would say the MVP went to Tom Brady.
Okay.
Tom Brady. But Aaron Rodgers is definitely. Like,
Aaron Rodgers has to be up there. You know,
if there's anybody else I would rather see in the Super Bowl, it would be Tom Brady. I mean, Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers deserves.
I'm gonna say DK Metcalf. I'm gonna say DK Metcalf for the win. DK Metcalf making that freaking 80 yards dash to tackle what's his fucking face? That alone is the MVP award right there.
He put in work. He put in work for sure. But
in my opinion,
we still don't know who that winner is. They might have announced it. We might have not have just checked in that time. But we don't know who it is. We got Aaron Rodgers, we got Tom Brady, and we got
Tom Brady.
And Tom Brady. Those are our picks. Who do you guys got? Let us know in the comments down below. After the Super Bowl, what's next after the Super Bowl?
Sleep, because we're fucking drunk.
After the Super Bowl, I mean, we just got the NBA. You got the hockey league. You got baseball coming back. But no big sport event,
This is the last one for a while.
I think this one is here. It's the last one for a few months.
For a few months.
Okay.
But
a few months.
Just make sure everybody just enjoys sports. Just watch all the sports that you can right now while you have the chance at home, and just participate in like sports events at home, and DraftKings.
It's the closest we have to normality right now.
It's the closest thing we have to affection, I think, that we're gonna have in a long time. Like if we're, here on this close, I think we're gonna be together tomorrow also. So
tomorrow. We're having a Super Bowl party. And it's not gonna be a lot.
Not
of
a
us.
party.
It's gonna
we're
be
having
like
a Super Bowl
6
gathering.
6 or 7 of us. We're definitely gonna try to stay safe. And keep that social distance. So we're gonna be together watching the game.
Everyone has been recently tested and stuff, so
we took the precautions. We went through all the process.
Yeah.
And we hope you guys are doing the same thing too. That's all we wanted to get on for.
It was just the big event for the weekend, which is the Super Bowl.
And that's a huge.
The biggest one to me besides Halloween.
Damn.
It's a
Damn.
That's a damn.
Damn, girl.
We should just wrap it up here. We got
Yeah.
our picks. We got our looking forward to the Super Bowl, and I think that's
And
be it, right?
before we end this, thank you for having me
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
including me in this.
Anytime.
'Cause
Anything you
That's
want to
fine,
say? Anything you want to?
just that I love you
on.
guys with all my heart, and thank you for being there for me.
Anytime.
Yeah, for
doing
sure.
this.
Hopefully,
Anytime.
hopefully we have you on another episode.
You'll have me for the rest of your life if you want it that way.
You guys could talk shit on the comments too.
Yeah,
Whatever
you guys
you
could
want.
say,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Nick, shut up, dude.
So everybody out there, enjoy your Super Bowl weekend. Relax, unwind. Let's go, Alex Smith.
Let's go. Other than that, I think we out. So remember to stay positive, do something
Death wish,
positive for
guys.
others, and encourage people for sure.
All right, guys.
All
Stay
right.
positive.
Milk was a bad choice.